Welcome back, everybody. This is Question Mark, and I'm here with another Magic the Gathering unboxing of Commander Legends. And as you can see, I have a collector's booster box. These things are going for about $250 to $300 last time I checked, which is quite a lot to invest in anything. But I got it from my local game store, no shipping, and I love being able to support my local game store until I can start going back there in person and playing where I love to play with the people I love to play with. I can still support them, help them stay afloat with investments like this. And I get a lot of cool cards out of it. And boy, do I need them. I need a lot of cool cards out of here because I just got done opening a draft booster box, and I thought that this Rings of Brighthearth foil was probably the best card that I pulled. I just looked it up, and it is $6.50 for a foil rare that was not that long ago over $60 for just the normal version of it. Now it is a tenth that for the foil. So, a little disappointing there, but I intentionally saved the best for last. I saved the collector's booster box, which has such potential. So many foils, so many different extended art, borderless cards, foil etched cards. They don't like you saying etched foil. They want you to say foil etched. For some reason, I tweeted Gavin Verhey about it. He didn't know. He didn't know why they call it foil etched instead of etched foil. To me, it makes sense because foil is like a noun. So you can say, I opened this etched foil. And then it makes sense. You know, I opened this etched foil. Looks great, doesn't it? But to say, I opened this foil etched. Foil etched what? I guess this foil etched card. So now you can't just say, I opened this foil etched. They want you to refer to the style. It is a foil etching, foil etched card. Oh well, whatever. It matters to no one outside of, like, the PR team. I don't know. I come from, like, a customer support background where the verbiage is kind of important. You want to call things by a certain name, because that's what sounds best. Anyway, I'm going to try to keep a few of the, like, rares and stuff in the corner so people can see them. This is from the previous box, though, so I'll set aside. Okay, lots of exciting stuff in here. First, we have some foils, and I'm interested also in the pack layout. There are 15 cards in each of these packs. Looks like we start with 1 foil common, 2 foil commons, 3 foil commons. Okay, right off the bat, I am super happy that I got a foil command tower. Play command tower in virtually every deck. Don't have any foils, of course, because the only foil was from the Commander's Arsenal. And didn't get that. Couldn't find one. So, excellent foil common to find. Still looking for the extended art. And also, it's a little dark. You know, actually, you know what? We got good light right there. Okay, it looks good in that good light. But, okay. Cool. Off to a good start. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 common foils. Okay. And that is the edge. Okay. And then we got an uncommon foil, another uncommon foil, and I know that there's at least 2 guaranteed legend slots like there are in the normal packs. So maybe there's 2 foil uncommons and then 2 foil legends. Okay, so my foil legends are Halana, who I'm not crazy about, that she's fine. Radiant, who has a little bit of a roller mark at the top. Oh, there, you can see it a little bit, yeah. A little bit. Don't really love Radiant. And Nightshade Harvester. Who are you? Okay. foil rare. So I believe this is the guaranteed rare or mythic slot. So whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, that player loses 1 life, put a +1/+1 counter on Nightshade Harvester. That's awesome! 4 mana for a 2/2 that does that. I've been considering maybe a black-green elves deck with that Abomination, and this would seem very good. Also might just be good in to punish all those land ramp decks that are out there. Granted, you got to get to 4 first, so it'd be nice if this cost like 1 or 2 less mana and maybe was even a little smaller, but no, I think this card's cool though. Foil rare, adding it up there, and okay, I am very pleased. I am a big fan of Fyndhorn Elves. I love it. I love the art. I'm so happy that they printed it in this set, and I got an extended art one, and it's beautiful. Love it. Okay, then we have extended art rare, Promise of Tomorrows. This card seems pretty good. It's good like board wipe protection in the sense that you play it and then you board wipe yourself. At the beginning, okay, whenever a creature you control dies, exile it. At the beginning of each end step, if you promise to be nice. At the beginning of each end step, if you control no creatures, sacrifice Promise of Tomorrow, and return all cards exiled with it to the battlefield under your control. So, if you cast Wrath of God with this on the battlefield, everything dies, and then all your stuff comes back. That seems good. That seems good. There are other tricks you can do with it, but that alone seems good. So, we'll set that aside. And that's really cool. Okay, this is my foil etched card, and I gotta say, this is like, it's like a charcoal kind of color for the black there. It's very dark silver. Yeah, okay, there's gonna be a lot of videos on the internet of people showing off just what these cards look like. And I might play it in that black-green elf deck, I don't know, not sure. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, Zedru. You know what? Okay, I'm going to put this up here. Zedru is a card that I've been considering building a commander deck around since forever. Since the very first commander set. And I got one that's foil etched. Well, that's a strong encouragement to build a deck. That's the universe telling me something. And Yurlok? Yurlok of Scorched Thrash. That's another one that I've been considering building as a commander. I love the idea of like, can you build a deck around giving your opponents too much mana? Well, I'd like to try. So we got a foil treasure and all that, and that's nice. But, so, okay, so that means we have the guaranteed rare or mythic. We have a extended art card of the lower rarity, extended art card of the higher rarity, a foil etched uncommon, and then a foil etched reprint, and a foil etched new card that's rare or mythic. And I think that's how it breaks down. So, yeah, these packs are awesome. Now, granted, I really want that Jeweled Lotus. Who doesn't want that Jeweled Lotus? I really want that Jeweled Lotus. Because I'm going to play it in some decks. It makes sense to play in, honestly, most commander decks. Most. Not all. There's some people who might, you know, maybe oversell it a bit. It belongs in all of them. Not all, but most, honestly. Fertilid. Neat. Spectral Searchlight. I actually think I play that in a deck right now. That's an upgrade. Honestly, I love opening these collector's packs because even some of the commons and uncommons is like, oh, I play that. I can upgrade something. Guildless Commons. Flavor Fail, it's an uncommon. Let's see. Oh, right. And putting the foil commons over there. Uncommons. Alina. Hamza. Keeper of the Accord. Okay, that is one of the cards that I really wanted to get out of this set. It's a little hard to tell. There we go. Yeah, it is a foil. Kind of subtle foiling here. But I mean, it's a mono white player's dream. 4 mana for a 3/4, not exciting, but not terrible. At the beginning of each opponent's end step, if that player controls more creatures than you, you get a soldier token. And if they control more lands than you search your library for a plains, put on the battlefield tapped. Now, I play a mono white deck. This is going straight into it. It's like a go wide deck, so that'll be fun. Okay. Whoop. Hey, we got an extended art Boros Charm. I do play Boros Charm in my Dinosaurs deck, where I can, you know, dome someone for 4, but I can also protect all my dinosaurs after I've gotten them out, or give my commander double strike. And this is probably a strict upgrade for that Boros Charm. I don't think my current one's a foil, so that's nice. And I got one of those lands. Oh, okay, I'm super happy. I may have to buy more of these lands because I got exactly 0 in my draft booster box. So spectator seating, excited, love it. I play, I think, more than one deck that's going to want this. And for my first foil etched card, I get Rebecca, who is fine. That's all right. And Maelstrom Wanderer, that is sick as hell, and a mythic rare. And so was Zedru. Zedru was a mythic rare. Are they all mythic rares? Are all the reprints mythic rares? I don't know. But that's really cool. And Eligeth is also pretty cool. The one that turns scries into card draw. That's nice. Okay. Come on, Jeweled Lotus. Come on, Mana Drain. Come on, Vampiric Tutor. Come on, Staff of Domination. However, I am happy to see a foil Monarchy token. That's going in a deck. Maybe a couple of decks. If I can find more of those, that's awesome. Scholar of the Stars, Fire Diamond, that might go in a deck, actually. Renegade Tactics, School, 9th Gate Patrol, Spark Harvest. Slaughter the Strong used to be a rare. Now is an uncommon. Well, take that extended art Findhorn Elves and make it shiny, and it's at least as beautiful. It's so cool. Okay, I'm very happy with this. This makes me very happy. It's okay. Not sure what I'm gonna play it in. I have to build that Elves deck. Ghost of Ramirez de Pietro. It's whatever. It's fine. And Tuya Bearclaw. It's all. There it is. That makes it all worth it. The foil Mana Drain is it's money. It's money, and I do play Mana Drain. Because who wouldn't? I mean, every blue deck probably should be playing Mana Drain. And if you're not, it's because you're too nice. You're being very nice at that point. And that's great. But, oh boy, that's an awesome pull. Extended Art Factor Fiction. That's very cool. I'm probably going to play that in a deck. Extended Art Austere Command. That's also very cool. I'm probably going to play that in a deck. And then we got Etched Foil Numa. Numa. That's whatever. Etched Foil Rakdos, Lord of Riots. Now that's cool. I've lost some games to Rakdos that were brutal. Oh, jeez. And then Jared Carthalion. Okay, I actually really like Jared Carthalion. I've heard some people trash-talking him. I think he's cool. He may not be the most powerful thing, but I think you can build a fun deck around him. And now maybe I will. I got an Etched Foil one. The best possible version of Jared you can get. That's cool. Alright, so I'm still looking for that Jeweled Lotus, though. So looking for that Jeweled Lotus, looking for that Vampiric Tutor, looking for that Scroll Rack. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 collector's packs plus the one I'm on. There's still a chance. There's a lot of foils, a lot of rares in these packs. So we'll see. Okay, some foil commons that are alright. Confiscate, Quombage Witches. Okay, that's the... Oh yeah, that's the uncommons. Then we get to Dargo. He's cool. Casket, that's cool. Then our rare is Flamekin Herald. I actually really like that. Commander spells you cast have Cascade. That's actually really cool. I may plop that into some decks and then cascade off a Kiki Jiki or something. That's fun. I like it. Extended Art Commander Sphere. That's nice. I'll play that in something. That's nice. Extended Art Nightshade Harvester. That's okay. I got a foil one earlier. I think it's a neat card. But, alright. Etched Foil Nadir. Okay, once again, I'm not sure I'll play it in anything. I'm going to set that aside. However, Etched Foil Vial Smasher. That is awesome. Especially because I just paid a fair amount of money to buy a Vial Smasher the other day. And now I opened one. It was, I think like $25 to buy a Vial Smasher like a month ago. Yeah, yeah. Well, because I figured there are all these partners coming out. So Thrasios, Vial Smasher, Tymna, those ones are going to all get more expensive. And then they announced they're reprinting all of them. So they got less expensive. And I don't care. This is really cool. Really, really cool. And Kodama of the East Tree. Honestly, one of the cards I most wanted from this set. Kodama of the East Tree. People may be sleeping on this thing, because it is amazing. Have you read this text? 6 mana for Reach 6/6. Okay, alright. Whenever another permanent enters the battlefield under your control, if it wasn't put onto the battlefield with this ability, you may put a permanent card with equal or lesser converted mana cost from your hand onto the battlefield partner. So first off, this is only half of a commander. You can pick a whole other color, or two, to put along with it. I may pair this with Sakashima. In fact, I brainstormed a whole deck around it with Thrasios. I'm going to switch that out for Sakashima. Double up on the triggers here. Because whenever you play any permanent, you can basically play a free land. So I was building a deck with like 45 lands in it. And just half of your spells draw cards. And you can play cards like any creature that, like, when it enters the battlefield, you search for a land. You know, your rangers and stuff. They enter the battlefield, you search for a land, you put it in your hand. The Kodama triggers, you put it on the battlefield. What's that? Untapped. 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 Whenever another permanent enters the battlefield, that counts tokens. You're playing Dockside Extortionist, you're playing Smothering Tithe. Lands have a mana cost of 0, so any permanent you drop on the battlefield, you can put one with, by the way, with equal or lesser converted mana cost. You can play a land and play a land. This thing is insane. And if you're doing a land ramp deck, you're getting it out at least one, probably 2 turns early. It's insane. All right. Rant over. Next pack. I mean, I don't know. The card's probably worth like $2 or something, but so I still really want that Jeweled Lotus. Come on. But I've got some cool stuff that I'm going to play and I'm going to be happy with, so that's nice. Dispeller's Capsule, Soul's Mine, Lightning Rig. Oh, that's an uncommon. Okay, so, and that's the commons. Uncommons, Wildness, that's nice. Breaches, and Nostro. Okay, that's one of my least favorite commanders in this set. So we'll just set that aside. Oh! Wow! Okay. So we got an extended art mythic rare Sphinx of the Sun. I love this card. Oh, it doesn't have the reminder text on it. Okay, for me, that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. I love when cards don't have reminder text. It's so much cleaner. The text is big and readable, and as long as you understand what it does, then it's so cool. And taking an additional beginning phase after this one, that means you get an extra untap. You get an extra upkeep and draw after you played out your turn. So you've got all your mana open for whatever you want to do on someone else's turn. You've got double your upkeep triggers, lots and lots of cards triggered during your upkeep. You're drawing an extra card, and there's so much more that you can do with all that. And it's attached to 8 mana 6/6 flyer. I love this card. This card's so cool. And And I get an extended art 3 visits. That's awesome. This card used to be super expensive. And I love having a fancy version of it. And I'm definitely putting it in some of my green ramp decks. So 3 visits, nice. And there's another Keeper of the Accord. Excellent, excellent. Because I'm definitely putting it in my mono white deck. But I might put it in some decks that aren't mono white. And I guess I gotta choose now between a foil or an extended art version. Because I didn't get foil and extended art. So, interesting choice to make there. That's nice. I like it. Captain Vargas Wrath. It's alright. I don't love him. Etched foil, that's cool, but I don't love the guy. Ramos the Dragon Engine. That's also a really cool etched foil. And this is an artifact creature that's etched foil. It has all those colored mana symbols at the bottom. Almost built a deck around this guy. Dismantled it and built Golos instead. I think that was the right decision. Hans! Ach, Hans, run! It's the Lurgoyf. Oh, that is cool. Etched foil Hans Eriksson. You know, honestly, the thing that I love the most about this set is that they've made so many new legends that if you make it your commander and you logically think about what you do with what it says down here, you build a deck that is nothing like any deck that you've played against before. You build a Hans Eriksson deck, and granted, it's a stompy deck, but it's a stompy deck where your commander has to attack in order to get a card off the top of your library. So you care about your commander attacking. You want to give him haste and stuff. You care about the top of your library, so you're playing Worldly Tutors, and you're playing Sensei's Tops, and Scroll Racks, and stuff like that. And then when it enters the battlefield, what is it, fight? Yeah, it fights Hans. So then you've got to think of ways of making Hans win those fights or something. Vigor is probably the best, but, you know, there's a number of things you could do. I don't know, there's stuff. But you have to jump through a few hoops, but then the benefit is you get a potentially giant creature onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. So there's a big payoff. And on top of all of that, it's just like an interesting combination of strategies that you probably haven't done before, but the payoff is big enough that it's worth it to drop, I don't know, Darksteel Colossus or something on people. But also the flavor win. This is a card from Magic's history that has been in flavor text for years and years and years. And he's the jolliest fellow you've ever seen. And I think everyone's been saying that he looks like Saffron Olive. Probably better known as Seth at this point. Actually, looks a little like me, too. More than most Magic cards, anyway. I don't quite have that beard, but... no, I love this card. I'm very happy to have pulled it. I think we better move on, though. I've seen a playmat of Hans. I think that's really cool. I'm very proud of this playmat. It's Seb McKinnon promo art from Throne of Eldraine. Got it from his Kickstarter. But gosh, I think just Ultra Pro makes the playmats for Hans Eriksson. I might pick one of those up. Even though I'm not someone who collects a lot of playmats. Maybe I become someone who collects a lot of playmats. I don't know. Alright, we got a few commons, and then we get to the uncommons, Volcanic Dragons, whatever. Ah, foil extended art Generous Gift. That's cool. I should probably be playing Generous Gift in more decks. I don't think I'm playing this card enough. Oh, I thought there was going to be 2 extended art cards. Wait, does that mean there's something weird in this one? There's 2 extended art cards in every pack so far. That means there's something weird replacing it? We'll see. Rayev, it's whatever. He's strong. Prava, it's super whatever. Spectator seating. I mean, that's cool. I love having a foil one of these. I love having more of these lands. I'm definitely going to be playing it. I already got one of this exact one that was extended art. So, but I'm probably going to play them both. But I also could use a little variety. Where are the other 4? Show them to me. Extended art Reliquary Tower. Okay, that's nice. I still do play Reliquary Tower in a few decks. It was kind of overrated for a while, because I think some people like overestimate the feel-bads of having to discard cards. I think it's really only good in decks where you consistently draw more than one card a turn. Decks that are all about drawing lots of cards, and where discarding cards actually hurts. And so, like, that's actually a much smaller subset of cards, but I like it, and I play it in a few decks. Oh, hell yeah. Hellkite Courser. This is one of the cards I wanted most from this set. It's a mythic rare. It is extended art. And I think that tells me then what happened with the whole, like, I got one extended art earlier, and then I got 2 more just now. So that, I think, adds up. I am debating playing this in Kiki-Jiki. It's interesting, because it enters the battlefield. You can play your commander from the command zone. So I can play this 6-mana spell, and then cast Kiki-Jiki for free, but Kiki costs 5. So it's not a discount. I'm actually paying 1 more to get it out. But I believe it gets around the commander tax, so it's good the second time around. And I believe also if someone kills Kiki, I can, like, in response, create a copy of... No, that doesn't work. I don't know. There's potentially some weird stuff that could be done there. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But good in other decks, probably. Oh, okay. This also might explain what was going on with being down a card. I got an Etched Foil Prismatic Piper. Okay. I got an Etched Foil Common. The only common that you can get in Etched Foil. That's kind of a bummer, actually. As much as it's very pretty. But you're never going to play this card. So, womp womp. Rayhan, Last of the Abzan. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I used to play this guy. He's got partner. That's great. I've talked a lot here. I don't know that I need to talk a lot more about that one. Nimrus, Una's Trickster. I don't know that I'm going to play this card ever in anything, but it's not bad. It's actually pretty good. It's a cool card. Okay. Alright. Probably ought to keep this moving a little bit. I've had a lot to say about some of these. Or just been excited. Can't hold that against me. Ooh, rocks. Oh, I wonder if I'm going to get a foil Togo at one point. Okay. Goblin Trailblazer, Maelstrom Colossus, commons. Okay. Uncommon, alright. Angelic Armaments, Malcolm, Anara, Wrong Turn, Mega, Fleshbag Marauder Extended Art. Alright, that's cool. Fleshbag Marauder gets play, but not from me, so. Sakashima's Protege, Extended Art, Rare. That's nice. I don't know if I'm going to play it in anything, but cool, I guess. Kedis, Emberclaw Familiar. Kedis is my etched foil from this one. Okay. It's cute. It's very cute. So, sure. Xenagos. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is very bad news. I now have every version of Xenagos. I have a normal version. I have a foil version. I have the Stargazer Secret Lair version. And now I have an etched foil version. This card is very good. I play it in my dinosaurs. But, like, I paid so much money for the, like, foil version of it, and then I forget which the order was, and then I lost it. I couldn't find it for a long time, didn't know where it was. I ended up paying a bunch of money again to buy, like, the normal version. And then I was bummed that, like, I thought I used to have the foil, and then the Stargazers were announced, and I was like, yeah, okay, you know what, I'm going to get the Stargazers, and I'll get them all, and it'll be a better value that way. And I did, but before they showed up, I started sorting all my cards, found the old foil one. So now, and actually, the Stargazer version is cheaper, worth less money than the normal foil. Well, then how much is this worth in comparison? I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I've probably got some good trade fodder. Somebody's going to be very happy to get this someday. In the meantime, Belby, Corrupted Observer, is very cool. Belby. Zombie, elf, goth chick, making lots of colorless mana. This is another thing like Yurlock, where it's maybe the quest to make your opponents more mana than they can spend. Because, I mean, you can potentially make 6 colorless on turn 2 with this. And cast, Worm Coil Engine? I may do that. I may be doing that. We'll see. We'll see. If I develop this channel more, one of the things I plan on doing is Commander Games. I have a lot of people... I have people that I've quarantined with who all play Magic. And I have other close friends who've also been doing a good job quarantining and wearing masks and testing occasionally and stuff like that. All that safe stuff. Who play Magic. So I have like 4 or 5, probably about 5 people that I could play Magic with here. And I could record it and I could upload it. And I may start doing that. Now that I've got a better phone and I've got a computer, just need some editing software, I guess, and some time. Okay, so foil Extended Art Commander Sphere. That's cool. I'm going to play that. Foil Rebek. All right. Foil Togo. Hey, all right. He's going to throw a foil rock at somebody. Such a shiny rock. I love this guy on game nights this week. It was so good. So fun. I don't know if I'm going to build him myself, but it was a good time. Sweet Gum Recluse. Sweet Gum Recluse. I don't know. I don't know. It's got Flash. It's got Cascade. It's got Reach. It's got them on 3 separate lines for some reason. And then the rest of its abilities. It's neat. I don't know, though. 6 mana. 0/3. I know it gets bigger, but I don't know what I'm going to do with that. And we got an Extended Art Opal Palace. If this was Extended Art Foil, I would be so happy because I definitely play Opal Palace in a couple of decks. It's very pretty, but like, imagine if this was shiny. Okay, and it's just a common, so like, it should be pretty likely, right? Oh well, I'm still going to be upgrading a deck or 2 with these. And we've got Extended Art Magus of the Order, and I think I said in the previous video, I don't love this card. It's neat, but I don't love it. Emoti Celebrant of Bounty. Same, I mean, it's neat. I don't love it. Silas Wren. Okay. There's been a lot of commander decks that I've been thinking about with partners that all care about artifacts a little bit, or like make artifacts or something. But this might be like the partner to go along with a lot of them. So I don't know. This guy might see some play. I'm just not sure what yet. Obeka! Awesome, awesome. Okay. It seems like Obeka is a lot of people's favorite new commander. And I keep thinking that she is so close to like a perfect design. My problem is Brute Chronologist. Brute. So she's a 3/4, right? But you want to keep her untapped at all times, ready to tap and do her thing. So is she ever going to deal 3 damage to anyone ever? Is she ever going to be like a brute to anybody? You even ask your opponent, would you like to end your turn? So there's nothing like brutish about it. She's like super nice for the most part. She can do some crazy stuff. But Brute Chronologist, the idea that I had, what if, okay, maybe drop her power down by 1 or something to make it more fair, but tap the player whose turn it is. No, Obeka deals damage to the player whose turn it is equal to her power. Then end the turn. Then they may end the turn. Something like that. So you do it to yourself, And you might be doing some crazy combos, but maybe you shock yourself when you do it. You do it to your opponent, they take 2 damage regardless of what they decide. And then you haven't wasted her power. And if you boost her power, if you go a little Voltron, which otherwise the deck wouldn't make sense to go Voltron, but you could a little bit. I don't know, locks on Warhammer, Skull Clamp, Bone Splitter, I don't know. And then her power matters, and she is a little bit of a brute to people. She throws 2, 3, 4 damage to some players, and still does the main thing that she does. So I wish that she was a little bit more like that, actually doing some damage, but it's beautiful, and I love it. It's still beautiful, even if it's not exactly how I would have designed it. You know, I'm no Richard Garfield, I'm no Mark Rosewater, I'm no Gavin Verhey. I have been designing cards in my free time for a long time, but I don't do it professionally. It's not my job. Maybe I come up with a better design than them one time. Maybe I think it's better. It's just what I want. That doesn't mean it's better. Like, who's to say what a better design is? Sometimes, you know, a weaker card may be a better design. Merchant Raiders. Ordeal of Nihilea. I used to play that in a deck, but what the heck is that doing here? Glacian. Glacian, what happened to your face, buddy? You seeing this? Glacian. You got the phage or something. You got a disease, an affliction, some specks on your face where you lost. They're like ink bubbles where they didn't get the normal ink on top. Interesting. Okay. Well, I don't like Glacian anyway, so too bad. Foil Sengir the Dark Baron. That's cool. The moon's pretty shiny. I have a vampire deck. Will I play Sengir the Dark Baron in it? No. Because the vampire deck is very low mana cost, and this guy is 6. I have like 2 6-mana spells in the deck. So no. Also, where is it? There it is. Can you see this line right through here? Can you... There it is. Shing! You can see it now. Weird line through his face. Oh well, I mean, Sengir's a cool character. But whatever. Plague Reaver. I don't know what the heck to do with this guy. I don't even know. Whoa. That's special. I know that it can be foil, and that would be even more special. But Extended Art Soul Ring. Well, that's going in a deck. That's upgrading something. That's lovely. Plus, honestly, I love, ever since they started doing the little diamonds down here. I wasn't sure if I would like the diamonds at first, because I don't like a lot of the Eldrazi cards that cared about them. But I do actually like this. I got used to it, that's for sure. And Elvis Dreadlord, he's whatever. Tormod the Desecrator, that's cool. Might end up playing him in a Shirei deck that I've been brainstorming on. Queen Marchesa. That's really cool. I don't think I have a Queen Marchesa. She's a mythic rare, and she's got a lot going for her. Cares about monarchy. Okay, there's a lot to like there. Yes! Okay, Archelaus. My turtly boy. I got a normal Archelaus in my draft box, and Archelaus is one of the commanders I wanted most, so I was really crossing my fingers. Come on, give me that etched foil Archelaus, and I got it. I'm very happy about that one. I would still love to get a etched foil, etched, oh, the Abomination of Llanowar. I think that card's super cool, but also just really want a Jeweled Lotus. Really would love to have another Vampiric Tutor. Really love to have another Scroll Rack. I paid a lot of money for Scroll Rack a year or two ago. And I play it in 2 decks. I have to proxy it in one of my decks. I don't own 2, you know. It's a lot of money. But these are a lot of money, though. So, pay out. Come on. I earned it. I deserve it. I've been good. Been staying at home. Couple of uncommons. Been staying at home for a long time. Tormod's neat, but I just got the better Tormod. Magus of the Order is neat. Just got the better Magus of the Order. Extended Art Preordain. Okay, that's cool. I don't really play a format where this is a big deal. I mean, I guess like CEDH plays this a lot, but I don't know. I'm not really into cantrips that much. It's not my style. Aurora Phoenix. What do you do again? Okay. 6 mana, 5/3 Flying Cascade. Whenever you cast a spell with Cascade, return Aurora Phoenix from your graveyard to your hand. That seems neat. In like a dedicated Cascade deck, because like what did I get here? It was Maelstrom Wanderer, right? Maelstrom Wanderer deck. Hoo boy, you're having a good time. There's so many new good Cascade cards here. If you wanted to build a Cascade deck, this set is giving you so many gifts. If you wanted to build Pirates, this set is giving you so many gifts. It's great. Iktekik is my etched foil. Iktekik. Yeah, whatever. Yes, Yuriko! Yuriko is one of my commanders. Oh, I'm so happy to see this. This is going straight in the deck. And the next time that I play Commander, I'm playing Yuriko. If I haven't built a new deck between now and then, because I might be playing this weekend, I don't know. Yuriko is going in it. It's going in. Oh, I love it. Although, okay, on most of these foils, you saw they removed the reminder text, but not here. Reminder text. Granted, Commander Ninjutsu, this is the one and only time they ever printed a card with Commander Ninjutsu, and they probably never will again. So do you need a reminder on what Commander Ninjutsu does? Probably. Because... but I love it. I'm so happy to see that. And Lathiel. Well, that's neat. Okay. Not as exciting, but it's neat. I like it. Pretty unicorn. Down to 2 packs left, though. 2 packs left. Come on, Jeweled Lotus. Come on, Jeweled Lotus. I'm trying to do busted things in CEDH decks with it, but like, let me do busted things in CEDH. And I'm trying to do like fun, exciting things in normal Commander. After all, I just want to get out my Dinosaur Commander a couple turns early. You know, my turn 8 Dinosaur comes out on turn 5 or something. Come on. Let me have this. And if I don't pull it, I'm going to have to, you know, maybe buy a single. And the singles are insane. Oh, okay. Hey, but that's cool. Foil Extended Art Reliquary Tower. Awesome. Okay, I'm definitely going to play this in a deck. This is so cool. Big upgrade for a card I'm definitely playing. Captain Vargas. Kind of don't care. Belborca. That's all right. Court of Ire. Okay, I'm still missing the white and the green courts. So Extended Art Foil Red Court, though. That's cool. Not sure what I'll play it in, but honestly, red extra card draw is pretty good. Might play it in Kiki... No, Kiki-Jiki, I really don't want to start drawing extra cards on turn 5, I don't think. That's probably too late. I mean, it might not be turn 5, it might ramp a bit, but I don't know. Extended Art Generous Gift. Okay, neat, but... And Extended Art Navinral's Disc. Well, I don't really play Navinral's Disc in anything. I would play it in a Navinral deck. I would play it in not a Chroma, Avacyn. But, I don't know, beyond that. Essior Wardwing Familiar. Okay, well, that's neat. Anyone who's a fan of Hedwig, that's basically what this is, Hedwig. Oh, gosh, Zur the Enchanter. Oh, boy, this art. He's super creepy. And this is, what, one of the, like, top commanders, period? I don't know, but I don't know if I'm going to play this guy, though. No, I don't think I will. He's too good. No, but a very cool pull, and clearly like valuable. It's a mythic rare and everything. Very cool. Kamal, Heart of Krosa. Yes! Kamal. I'm a big fan of Kamal. I read all his books. I followed his story from pit fighter to druid. And he's still a druid, but now he's real strong. Super beef. And his sister, Jessica. Followed her from Jessica to Phase to Corona, and now back to Jessica Planeswalker. But haven't pulled the actual Planeswalker card. Haven't pulled any Planeswalker cards so far. No, well, I guess there's only two. It's Jessica and Zot, Tevis Zot. I'm also a big fan of Tevis Zot. Have been for a long time. I read the books that he's in. I thought it was neat. His story was neat. I don't think he's a nice guy, but he's not even cool necessarily. He's a jerk. But I like his story, and I want him. And this is my last pack. What are the odds? Okay, and I foil Opal Palace. That's nice. I think that I have enough decks I will put Opal Palace in that I'll get some play. Demonic Lure. Okay, we're to the uncommons. I'm worried. Oh, Mindless Automaton. Okay, I didn't have one of those. That's going in a deck, actually. That's going in Shirei. So that's nice. Galanra, Armix. Okay, Aurora Phoenix. This, I think this was actually the last chance at getting Jeweled Lotus, and I didn't. I think I missed it. Acidic Slime Extended Art. That's nice. I play Acidic Slime in a couple of decks. It's good. I'm happy to get that. Oh, and Extended Art of the Black-Green Land. Okay, I'm very happy to get this, because I definitely have a couple of decks that play these colors. These are going to be auto-includes in any deck that can support them. So, very happy about that. Then we get to the etch foils, and it's Rayev, which I don't really care about. And Marath, Will of the Wild. So I don't have a Marath deck, but one of my best friends has a Marath deck, and has for a while, and they're going to want this, I'm sure. So maybe I'll get something cool for it, or I don't know. But that's very cool. And I love, okay, they do say in here, X can't be 0. That was errata added to this card. Because before that, you could pay 0 mana, remove 0 counters, and create a 0/0 green elemental creature token. This triggers a creature entering the battlefield and leaving the battlefield. And you can do it infinite times every time you cast Marath. So you just trigger something off of it, and you win. So glad they changed that. But moving on. And my last card is Blim, Comedic Genius. Blim, you are pretty neat. I like you. But there's a lot of good stuff in this set that I did not get. I did not get a Vampiric Tutor. I did not get a Scroll Rack. I did not get a Staff of Domination. I did not get Jessica or Tevish. I did not get Thrasios or Timna. So, in terms of success, was this a success? I got a lot of cool cards that I will play. And that is honestly the #1 measure of success. Anytime we're opening packs, if you enjoy the process, then you can't lose. And if you got things along the way that you're going to play later and enjoy, like I'm going to play this, I'm going to play this. That's one of the best things I got this whole time for sure. Then it was worth it. This box cost $300. Did I get $300 worth of cards here? I'm a little skeptical. Before this reprint, a foil Mana Drain might have been most of that money by itself. Now, I doubt it. Most of these cards are worth a lot less than they used to be, and the foils aren't worth much more than the rares, because than the non-foils, because these things. Foils are everywhere, as you just saw. I opened so many foils. I got foils coming out of my ears. So, a non-foil Command Sphere... No, actually, that's a bad example, but, a non-foil Elvish Visionary might be a dime, and a foil one might be 15 cents. You know, a lot of these aren't even 50%. A lot of these are less than that for a like foil ratio or whatever. So, in terms of just money, well, what's the professor been saying all these years? Buy the singles that you want to build the decks that you want to play. And that's what I'm going to be doing. If stores were open these days, if I could walk in and, you know, trade and sell and haggle with my local game store, I'd probably be trading in a number of these cards that I already have, or got duplicates of, or I got a fancy version, and you know what, maybe I don't need a fancy version. Maybe I like the one that I already have, and I can just trade it in, get some trade value, put it towards the cards that I'm missing. And I'm also not against proxies. Nobody that I am close to can afford $300 for a collector's booster box. And a draft booster box. This is exorbitant. This is, you know, a class thing. It's an issue. So I am very, very pro proxy because it's a lot easier to just be able to print things that you want to play. If I'm playing Mana Drain, I want my opponents to also be able to play Mana Drain if they want to, you know, and vice versa. If we're playing casual games, then we play casual cards. If we're playing more competitive games, we play more competitive cards. But the more competitive cards tend to be more expensive. So does that mean that only wealthy people can play good decks? No, that shouldn't be the case at all. So, so yeah, I guess I'm going to be proxying Jewel Lotus or something, unless the prices come way, way down. I don't know. I might be able to afford one as a single, but it's kind of ridiculous to spend that much money on any piece of cardboard. It's kind of ridiculous. And it's not like it's on the reserve list or something. They could just reprint it. So, I don't know. I'll think about it. In any case, I enjoyed the experience. I got a lot of things that I'm going to play. I am happy. I hope you are happy too. And I'm signing off. I'll see you next time.